Hey guys!
Hey, so back from weekend in the 60th, and it was awesome. But came back and I was like, oh, there's not really much progress on the SDG competition, so that's what we're gonna change these next 10 days. So we have an awesome plan that we're gonna take you through. So first off, we created this group chat for all the project leaders. We're gonna talk, we're gonna strategize, we're gonna make stuff happen. You guys are each gonna do the same with your groups, your project groups. So we'll get the general members in there as people sign up, and we'll let you know who you need to add. And so it's up to you, the group leaders, to empower and update those people every day. So the measure of success here is that we want each person to get at least one person to apply. If we do that, we'll get 30 easily. And so that's the minimum one person applies. And so yeah, that'll be your responsibility to hold the team accountable. Like, call people out if they haven't done things yet, congratulate people that are doing things, and Alex can talk a little bit about the different recruitment strategies, I guess, that we'll be doing these next 10 days.
Yeah, so Ian just covered kind of what your specific role is and your responsibilities, and I'll go into how you're actually going to empower your team and really educate your team on how are you going to get these applicants. So, different recruitment strategies. The first and easiest for everybody is going to be talk to your friends. Everybody knows a friend who wants to go abroad. And we're recruiting right now for winter, spring, and summer. So talk to your friends about that, and you can explain that to them. But when you're talking to your friends, you're going to want to make sure that you're talking about them, or you're talking about the specific SDG projects that are related to your SDG. And I'll get into that in a second. And you also want to make sure that you're sending them to the right website, that you're telling them the right info, and so on. So info that you need to tell them is, if you want to learn more, go to isaac.us.org. Or if you have the specific isaac.us.org page for your project, you can send them to that specific page. Once they're ready to start learning more about the project, you can tell them you can either come to an info session, which is Tuesdays 6 to 7 at Grainger in room 1185, 1270, sorry.
Yeah, 1270.
Or if you're ready to apply, you can just click apply. It'll take you to the application form. Perfect. Next is tabling. So tabling is the next big one. This is what any OGX member can do, any marketing member, any member in the LC can do this. All you need to do is just sign up for the tabling hours that exist, and if everything is full and you still have people who want to sign up, contact Paul, who's holding the camera, to schedule more. He's in charge of that. Great, and then next is social media, another super easy and quick thing to do, just like talking to your friends. You can post it into special group pages, like, I don't know, class of 2018, or if you're in a specific like cultural group, you can post it in that group as well. Basically anyone that you think would benefit from knowing about your SDG projects, and tell them the same info. So information session if they want more info, otherwise just apply to the page right away if they're interested. You can also change your profile pics for the
Not
specific...
can, but will.
Will, everyone will. Actually, there's like a template for a specific SDG. So you'll find your team's SDG, give your whole team that template, and say, all right, by tomorrow or by tonight, everybody has changed their picture. And you can even post like the information on that post, so that way they can have it and everybody knows exactly how to find the opportunities. And last is also a super easy way. Class wraps. Everyone is in classes, which means everyone can do a class wrap. All it takes is email your professor, ask if you can come in the next week to talk about a project, or even later that week, get there 5 minutes early and have flyers. Flyers are super important. Paul is printing out a ton of them. They'll be ready by Wednesday probably. We'll be letting you know that for sure when we get them, but take a lot of flyers, give them to your members, and at class wraps and at tablings, these are really important that you give them these. So at a class wrap, it's going to be like a 2-minute maximum speech. You don't need a PowerPoint really. You just talk about the projects and hand people flyers as they walk into the room, which is why it's super important to get there early.
Yeah, so here's my plan. So what I'm doing this week, talking to each one of my professors about doing this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. I'll get there early, hand out the flyers like Alex said. I probably will have one slide with like the specific links and projects, whatever I'm talking about. And so the first round deadline is October 26th, the end of this competition. And then second round deadline is like November 15th or whatever. The one that, that's like the real deadline. And we just want to create a sense of urgency. So be like, okay, here's this deadline. If you have any questions, here's my email. Here are the links. Talk to me if you have any questions. Let's do it. It's real simple.
Exactly. Great.
Cool.
So these are the super easy marketing strategies that we can implement in less than a day. Most of them take only like 15 minutes tops. So anyone can do it, and make sure that your members know how to do it and that they're motivated and empowered and ready to just do this. So remember, 1 applicant per every person on your team. And if you don't reach that, you gotta reach it. You have 10 days to make this happen. There's no reason we can't reach 30 applicants in 10 days. All right. Signing out.